Cyprian of Carthage, De Dominica Oratione, Episode 3. In the previous episode, I read this entire portion in Latin, but was only able to analyze the text because of the constraints of time to here. So now I will read from here to the end, and after giving a brief summary of this first part, analyze the remaining portion. Ut qui in tenebris mortis erdrantes, improvidi et caeci prius fuimus, luce gratiae luminati iter, vitae duce et rectore Domino, teneremus, qui inter cetera salutaria sua monita et precepta divina, quibus populo suo consulit ad salutem, etiam ordrandi ipse formam deret, ipse quid precaremur monuit et instruxit? Many things, also through his prophets, that is, his own servants, God wanted to be said and to be heard. But far more are the things which his Son says, Filius locutor, those things which Dei sermo, the Word of God, who was in the prophets, spoke or testified to proprio voce, with his own voice. This is feminine singular ablative. The object of testator is quae, and the subject is sermo Dei, which will continue on as the subject. No longer is the sermo Dei commanding or ordering that the way be prepared for the one who is coming, veni enti, but he himself, as he comes, what does he do? He both opens up the way to us, and he shows it to us. So that's the ut, and then now we have this subordinate clause, qui, so that those who, or we who actually, qui fuimus, we who were in shadows of death, in the shadows of death, wandering, improvidi, without a plan, and blind, earlier, that's what we were doing, that ut we might hold on to, teneremus. So ut teneremus, then, is the subordinate clause, the main portion of the subordinate clause, in which we have this qui clause, as you can see, this relative clause, qui through fuimus, that we might hold on to the iter vitae, the way of life. And we might do this when we have been illuminated by the light of grace. So illuminati here, masculine, plural, and nominative, it's the subject of teneremus. Once we have been illuminated by the light of grace, we might hold on to the path of life with the Lord as our guide and leader. Now the antecedent of qui is Domino, the Lord who, amidst the other saving commands of his, or admonitions, the other saving admonitions of himself, his own, and the divine precepts or instructions, those by which he consulit, he took care of his own people with respect to or unto their salvation. So he had regard for his own people's salvation. He also himself dedit formam, gave the form of praying. So the forma orandi, the pattern or the model of praying, he did that. Did not he himself admonish and instruct us as to quid precaremur, as to what we should pray? This is subjunctive because it is in an indirect question, or rogatio obliqua. Notice then that this paragraph is one long, beautiful sentence.